Really?
Yeah,
You like
yeah, they're
that?
very great. Like, I just wondering, like, why don't they should have more views, to be honest.
Oh, well, they're getting quite some views right now. But
They like,
I'm sure they should.
okay. Just like,
Which ones did you like?
which one? Let me just check again. I think it was like the recent ones that you made. It was pretty cool.
Cool. Have you watched any of the streams yet?
Not like entirely, but like I think I
Yeah,
did. Which one was it? Let me see.
they're pretty long.
It was the live. No, you're living right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
make a Vision Pro app with ChatGPT. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that one
Like,
with Michael.
like AI YouTube timestamp
Yeah.
generator, and then build an app to get Valentine's Day too.
Yeah, you like that one? Did you use the
Yeah,
Valentine's Day one?
yeah, no, not yet. Like I think I watched like almost all of the app to get the Valentine's Day one.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're fun. They're getting better. Every day
yeah.
a little better, and every day more videos and more streams.
Oh
So
man, I was supporting. I'm. This is perfect. Yeah, great.
yeah, I can try and teach you something. You can probably teach me something.
Yep.
See how it goes.
No, to be honest, I don't have much to teach you because like I'm also starting out as well. But like I'm looking forward to like being able to make something.
So you live in Texas?
No, I just visit Texas for like the holiday.
Oh wow, where do
I'm
you
based in
normally live?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh cool, awesome. Do you like it there?
Hmm. All right. This thing I still run into the problems a bit. For like downloading the thing. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, sure, no problem. You said you've done some coding before, right?
Mostly like Java and then the core essentials. I'm trying to learn React on my own.
Okay, cool. Have you learned some JavaScript already?
Not really yet. I kind of understand like how it's going on. Like I can
Yeah.
understand like the fundamentals, but for the
Cool.
syntax, why I do think like I gotta need like because I'm feeling like I don't want to go through everything in JavaScript just to learn it again. But like, I want to learn the main thing, like that's the thing that you use for front end.
Yeah. Well, then I think React is not bad. Do you want to become a React developer? Is that something that you've got on your timeline?
I think it's more like because I think React Native is like kind of convenient. Like, I trying to be like I want to become like kind of like a Perl stack developer.
Hmm.
Like the Perl, yeah. So like I think all four of them needs to use JavaScript.
Wait, which stack?
Like Perl, like a Postgres SQL, and
Oh,
then there's like React, and also there's a uh
Postgres,
Express, React, and
Express,
Node.js.
React, Node.js,
Yeah,
Perl.
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay, so instead of MongoDB, okay.
Yeah, I think MongoDB now it's like people saying like a Perl is like better than MongoDB.
Oh, got it. Okay, interesting. People are using Postgres instead of MongoDB. I
Yeah,
think I think you'll definitely get into a lot of. You can definitely start a lot of arguments by going around saying Postgres is better than MongoDB. I
right.
won't. I don't get into those kind of arguments.
I see. That's
Um,
okay. Like I thinking like yeah, it's just like I'm starting. I just want to build my app, and that's why I'm thinking on Swift first. But like I don't have Swift right now. But like
yeah,
I'm thinking React Native is also a good choice because like I think like if people doing startup they would use React Native because they want to scale on like both platform first. Like it makes it easier instead of like going for Swift and
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, if you look at like the top apps in the App Store on iOS, a lot of them are React Native.
yeah.
Um, it makes sense. Um, yeah, it's not a bad choice. Flutter is also not a bad choice, but I've been a web developer for most of my life, so
Oh, like have you like do you like how familiar are you with the app development?
well, I learned JavaScript like I don't know, maybe like 15 years ago for the first time I was playing.
Whoa.
So I learned JavaScript when before high school. So I've been doing JavaScript for a while. So that means that React kind of was a step, it made sense, and now React Native kind of makes sense. I don't mind doing like something else,
I
but
see.
but yeah, it's just like something I'm pretty familiar with. That doesn't make me that great at it, but I'm comfortable messing around with it. Yeah.
Got it. I think I do want to type into JavaScript as well. I mean, like it's after all, it's just like basically going like Java, but with JavaScript, like there are like some syntaxes are that is kind of like confusing.
Yeah,
But
for
like,
sure.
yeah,
Actually, there's a great. You'll enjoy this because you do some coding. There's this great website called, is it this one? Or maybe it's just a GitHub repository. Um, yeah, there's a repository that's all about this, which is called
yeah.
WTFAS. Have you seen it? So like, basically, this is just a list of everything. It's quite long.
Oh, so
Everything,
I can just like
everything in JavaScript that you're talking about.
I see.
So,
Man.
for
Oh
example,
no. Okay. Okay. Like that's not bad. Oh man, but like imagine like going through the whole data structures again in JavaScript. I would. I don't want to.
yeah, you won't have to. It's just
Yeah.
that JavaScript is mainly for for making nice user interfaces. Um,
Yeah, and
not
all
really meant
those like
for
actions on the screen, like whatever happens in JavaScript as well.
and have you done anything with TypeScript before?
TypeScript?
Type, yeah,
Not yet. I'm not familiar with TypeScript. Like I'm actually still wondering like when do people use TypeScript and when do people use JavaScript?
yeah. So normally I will use TypeScript if I'm making a oh yo Deet, what's going on, man? So I would normally use, first of all, I love JavaScript.
Hmm.
I just made a tweet last week about how much I like JavaScript, but TypeScript, I will use it if I'm making anything like professional for a client, because basically, um, when you use TypeScript, the syntax is more specific. Just like in Java, the variables have types. Um,
Oh.
Unlike JavaScript is very like loosely typed, and then TypeScript has specific types. So it's these kind of things which mean that the main thing is the error messages you get are more useful, they're more helpful in TypeScript.
Oh, I see. I see. Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So in TypeScript, you can specify, if you have an object or an array in TypeScript, you can
Hmm.
specify, oh, this is an array of user objects, and each
Yes.
user object has a name and a phone number, and the it, the language will then only accept things of that type.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool. Anyways, enough chatting. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's get building something.
I'm running into the error. Like not like error, but more like oh wait, let me just open the terminal again. But basically remember like when I try to run the thing Expo, but it doesn't allow me to hold up. Oh man, this is a lot of yeah. So like basically, I don't get like I try to run the Expo and then it doesn't like I'm not sure which one should I choose. Like
Oh,
npx create Expo app and then like when I run this, I think I already run this thing though.
yeah. Let's see what happens.
And it shows like me the error like I mean like for the basically for the iOS I need to definitely use have an Xcode. And
Right.
then if it's like Android, then I also need to have kind of like an emulator or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think that's really an error. That's really like a bug. It's just that iOS and Android have their own simulators. Well, basically, there's really five ways that you can test. You can test on a real Android, on a real iPhone. You can test in the Android simulator, on the iPhone simulator, or you can
Yes.
test in a web browser.
Oh, and yeah, this is like my like the replica. Like I'm sure like we're on the right track, right?
Oh yeah, this looks
Yeah.
great. So what was the command you were running that gave an error?
No, no. It's just like we're not trying running like npm iOS or npm Android. It's like not like error, more like I'm just like missing some. I'm just like missing something.
Yeah. So
npm Android, like what's the syntax again? Android one.
so Expo. I have to look at. I think it's npx expo start.
Oh, npm Expo. Oh, I already run. I already create Expo. npm Expo start. Should I try run that?
Yeah, npx uh, expo start, I believe.
Oh, you could see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happened? Yeah, what happens if you run npx expo start? Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't do anything. Let's see. Is it even the right command?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. It says something like okay.
It's waking up.
Starting. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know what is going on. Maybe it's loading.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of dependencies.
Yeah. Um. So I have an iPhone with me here, and to be able to like start trying to like run an emulator and
Yeah.
then run it on an iPhone, like what do I need to do?
So can you make this screen bigger? Can you drag it
Sure.
up
Sure.
so we can just look at everything in here? Yeah, good. So okay, so it's running Metro on this IP address,
Yes.
which is hosting the test app. Now
Yes.
you have Android and you have web. Um,
True. Yeah, that's right.
there's no um, so there's no iOS option here. That would be for Xcode. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah. When I choose the iOS option before, like when I
yeah,
send you the message, it says like I need to download Xcode.
right. That's true. If you want to run in the iOS simulator. But there's two things we can do to run without installing anything on your computer.
Yes.
One is, well, actually, well, if we do web, um, we could just, it's pretty easy to get the web part working. Maybe we could get Expo working. Do you have Expo Go um, on your phone?
Yes, I already downloaded.
Okay, let's try it.
I already downloaded. Let's see.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Let's
But like I'm not sure. Like it's asking me like in the app, it's asking me that. Mm, yeah, start a local development server with npx expo start.
Yep, we did that.
Yeah, and select the local server when it appears here, and then that's pretty much it. Like
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm not sure. Like, what should I do? What should we do next now?
Oh, do you see a QR code in if you scroll up a little in your terminal here in your console?
Uh, the
It's this
QR
same
code.
window. It's just scroll, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
So open your camera app.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, so that's what it's used for.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh, interesting. Okay, new update. Okay, so now it's like this.
It's too bright.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just a screen. It's just nothing. It just says new update available downloading. I don't know what's even downloading. It just shows me the screen.
It's I just see white. It's completely
Yeah.
over. Can you
Oh,
turn down the brightness on your phone? Can you
turn
turn the
down.
brightness
Yeah,
down
I
all the
turned
way?
down. Oh, okay. This is the developer menu. It will give you the thing, and it also says connected to the Expo client. It gives me the IP address.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you see a working app?
working app. I mean, like I saw like it gives me the info of the thing, like just an options, like multiple options.
Oh, so when you scan the QR code, it opened Expo Go?
Yes, opens Expo Go, and then it's like downloading something, and then it takes me to this screen right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the screen. I can't actually see your phone, but let's have a look at
Wait,
the
really?
screen.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Sorry.
oh,
Okay,
okay. Okay, cool. Yeah,
that's like that. That's it.
that actually looks good to me. Um, that looks like a good thing. So, can we go to, but maybe for today, um, so you can install the Android simulator, but maybe for today, because the UI that you want to make is pretty simple, we can actually,
Yeah, pretty much like the idea here is just like fetching the API, right?
yeah, we can actually start with web. We can actually start with web, just testing in your web browser. And it's the same app
Yeah, true.
run in the web browser.
If
Um,
it works on the web, then it means that it's pretty much easy to like translate to the app.
yeah, it's the same
Okay.
code.
Okay.
So um, just Google Google for create your first app with Expo.
Oh, I think I have created
Yeah,
first.
you should have that page open. Yeah, yeah, it was in your
Yeah, you saw this thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like,
scroll down to like number 3. Yeah,
okay.
if we run that command,
Sure.
um, then we should be able to run web browser, to run it in the web browser.
Gotcha. Um, Run this whole command. Like, do I need to select the open web first?
No, here you would just do Control C, and then
I see.
that will end the server.
Okay. Stopping
Stop
the
the
server. Oh,
server.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Then run this thing. React DOM, React Native. Oh, that's right. It's just, okay. So if we're doing like React on the web, it means we're using React purely.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how React Native. It's different. Um, Running React Native in a web browser is different than running React JS in a web browser,
Gotcha.
but it works.
And now run npm audit for details. Okay, I already finished running this thing.
Yeah, perfect. So actually, now you can just run. Um, I would just press the up arrow on the keyboard
Yeah.
to get to the first command we did, npm, which is npx expo start.
Expo. This one. Oh, this one
Yeah,
here.
that one.
Okay. Hmm. I still don't understand what it's trying to do here.
What
Hmm.
right now?
Yeah. Like it.
Yes. So it's what it's doing right now is it's compiling the React Native TypeScript code,
Yes.
and then it's into a React Native app, and then it's starting up a server where you can
Yes.
access it. And now look, the open web is no longer disabled. It's no longer grayed out.
Oh, I see. So that's like we're running again. So it allows you to like
Yeah.
because you ran the other command before. I see. So I was
Yeah.
just gonna press W, open it in the web browsers. Okay. Now we have this thing here. So basically, this is like a live server. Whatever I
Yeah.
do over here, it will update over here.
Yeah. It will. And hopefully it will get faster after the
Gotcha.
first time you run it. It doesn't. It's not supposed to be like
All
this
right.
this slow. Um, cool. Now, so that's your app right now. But one thing that you should do is, do you know how to open the web inspector?
Not really.
What browser is this? Is this Edge or?
No, this is Chrome. This is just your
Oh,
Chrome.
okay, great. So just right click on the page, on the web page. Yeah,
Okay.
anywhere on the web page, on the white space. And now click inspect.
Inspect. Okay.
And now at the top left, you see like an icon which has a laptop and a phone.
Okay.
Yeah, there. Click on that. So now, and then if you go to like the top left menu now,
Top left
um,
menu.
of the whole page there, and you click on this, now you can choose a
Oh,
different device.
wait,
Uh,
I didn't know this exists.
so
Okay,
this
this is
is not actually like a real device emulator. This is just a screen size.
I see.
So if you
Oh,
choose any iPhone,
cool.
now it's not the same as having the iPhone emulator, but it's
Oh, then it means that you cannot test your functions or something, right?
we can test everything this way, uh,
Oh,
but we won't test like native support. There's a lot
native.
of features like I don't know. Think of a camera, right?
Yes,
Or like well, some of these will work in the web, but some of them won't.
got it. Should be fine. I mean, like, I see. That's like okay, it's okay. Like,
I would say that like after today, maybe you can try and get
hmm,
Expo Go working, um, or even like I wonder if you can share your screen on a phone. Uh,
I
but
think so. Like, to share the screen, I need to join you as well. Yeah,
maybe for next time. I'd say for now, um,
gotcha.
we can already get started just looking at the code. Uh,
Got it.
so yeah. Um, so let's do this. Can you make can you make this code a little bigger so I can see it?
Got it. Here's
And
the screen.
you can also hide the web inspector
Okay.
on the browser. Yeah.
Yes, I will try to.
It's that X. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm just
Yeah.
okay, and then
Cool. Cool.
okay. Now it's only the left is just Java bunch of JavaScript.
Yeah. So can you make the text a little bit bigger for me?
How do I?
Maybe like control plus?
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks.
Okay.
That's perfect for me. So yeah, does any of this make sense to you? I mean, it should make a little sense, but
I can understand it. This is like what I'm learning in native in React right now. It's just like you're calling a function app, and
Mhm.
then you have these like kind of like it's just like the body of in the app, so you can call the functions, and then it just returns the thing. It's pretty much like the basic of the React thingy. And then here's like kind of like HTML and CSS. This is all like CSS stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then there's that status bar component. And if you don't know what something does, the React Native docs are pretty good for this. So here, so the status bar, if you just Google React Native status bar in in Chrome, the first result should be the documentation.
Gotcha. TypeScript. Oh, it shows TypeScript and JavaScript. Okay. Yes, I see
Yeah.
the status bar component.
So the status bar, like for example, on the iPhone, the bar at the top, you can make it black or white.
Yes. Oh,
So that's like a special component that does that.
I
Or you
see.
can hide it, depending on what your app.
Gotcha. Status bar component means I can change it. Should we try like just like copy paste the whole thing here and see how it is?
Yeah, you can, but it won't do anything in the web browser because this is a native feature. This is like a native component. So
Oh,
in the web browser, we won't see this. That's
I
only
see.
once we're testing on the device. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Well, we'll get it. You'll get it set up.
All right. Oh,
Um, so what we can probably figure out now would be here. I'll show you. I'll show you my screen for one sec,
sure. I think
and
that's a good idea.
and let's have a look at this doc. Yeah, let's look here. Oops, here. Yeah. So wait, can you see?
Oh, it's showing your it's just showing your status bar.
Share screen. There. Here. So here's here's Vibi.
Yeah,
Vibi.
vibe. It's like vibe, but like make it cute. Vibi.
Vibi.
Yeah, Vibi.
Did you draw this?
Kind of like I and my friend together we created. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm sure. Can I
Um,
update the UI more? But basically, like it looks like your usual UI app. Like your like literally, my inspiration comes from the title app music
it comes from what is
title.
it?
Like it's like Spotify, but like title is the same thing as Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so okay. So we want to start building this UI.
Yes.
Um, so we got some text components, we have an image, we have this
Text
text
input.
input, yeah, and we have a list view and then music view. And okay, cool. So we're just gonna learn a lot of React Native components right now.
I see.
Um,
Well, can I ask, like, is it possible, for example, after you press like on a make a playlist, right? It will generate for you like 5 random songs, right, in the playlist, and then it will also like like the make a playlist here, like it will have an options like like you can re- make like you can reshuffle your playlist again, like reshuffle it again, kind of like regenerate things again.
of course,
Hmm.
anything is possible.
Anything's possible
And
as
that's
long as I
completely
can hope.
and that's completely doable.
Okay. All right. Let's just start with something. This is pretty cool. This is something.
That's
Oh,
completely
thank you.
doable. Where would you like to start?
Maybe just like the core concept, like of course, like background, and then like the chat input here, because like I wonder how do you do like for the text to speech here, and then like fetching the API, and then once you get the API of like of like I don't know, and then how do you like generate songs on that?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Main feature, basically the main feature of the thing.
That is smart. Yeah, we should probably start with the core features. So what API were you thinking of using?
Do you think in this case, like, because I'm not sure if we should use Spotify for like API or not, or like we should use
Mhm.
like Open AI? Because like the one thing about this is that Spotify API, if I'm guessing correctly, it only takes the song play only gives you the song playlist, right? Like you're accessing the songs, but but for like these things, like for example, like generate songs based on your emotions, like that's like something that I think like the OpenAI is doing, because like I don't think Spotify is gonna like generate songs based on your emotions. Like I was like saying like, oh, I'm feeling quite sad. I want to listen to some like chill music like that. It's like that. Like I think it's something that Spotify doesn't do.
Yeah, that's something that I think OpenAI would be great at. But way before there was this thing called the Music Genome Project,
Oh
which which is like, so Pandora website has been around since 1999. Crazy,
wow.
right? Crazy,
Wait,
right?
I don't know. I don't even know about this. That's crazy.
And so this is like AI. This is like, the AI that was created for Pandora, which was like um, the first real recommendation system for music.
Yes.
So they probably have an API, but I don't think we need this. I think OpenAI would be like more innovative, actually, right?
Oh, then do you think OpenAI actually can retrieve the song playlist? I think like that because like so the song for the song wise, like OpenAI doesn't display the song. It only says the name of the song, but it doesn't display the song.
No, OpenAI only knows can give you the artist and the song.
Oh, but
I
you
mean,
cannot. Like, how do you play the songs directly on the app? Interesting.
so well, we need to get the audio of the song, right?
Oh,
Right? And
yes.
well, there's no free way to get the audio for any song, right?
Oh.
Didn't think about this yet.
I just thought like like how do we? Oh man, it means that for Spotify, I have to like trying to find ways to like work around it.
Let's make a brainstorm here.
Okay.
Ways to play music in the app. Yeah. Like, so there is. So you were thinking maybe with the Spotify API, we could sign into to Spotify.
Yes.
The user could sign into Spotify, and then, yeah, and then they could.
You gotta pay. There's no similar Spotify ish thingy.
I wonder if it's possible to create a playlist by an API. I'm not sure about that. Okay, it is. So through the API, you could create a playlist, but could you play that playlist in your app? Not sure. You could. Yeah. What other workarounds do we have? Like, I'm trying to think what's easy. I feel like playing music from Spotify will be difficult.
Like, do you think like the other music streaming platform would also happen to have the same thing as Spotify too? Like, it doesn't allow you to play music within the app, right?
Well, here's the problem. They make money by serving ads, right?
Yeah.
So if
Oh,
so if
wait.
we
Means that if I deploy, for example, assuming if I make an app possible to work and then I like give it to like distribute it on the app store and a bunch of people download it, it means that the API is gonna like, start counting fee for every single time the user do something within the app.
I don't think there's a way to just take the music from Spotify and put it in your app,
Oh,
because Spotify makes money by playing ads. That said, I think there's a lot of promise in this idea. Um, like, I can think of a few things we could do for it. So one, so like one would be make a Spotify playlist, then redirect the user to Spotify.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing too. Definitely, like, and when people click on that, they're just gonna get directed to like Spotify.
Right.
Okay,
That's
Plan B.
cool. It's
That's Plan B. All right.
and what else you can do is you can still show all of the songs in your app.
Yes.
So and then they could have Spotify open in another, at the same time. So it's still almost as good. Another thing you can do is you could maybe use the user's local music collection. That's maybe an option.
Use a local music collection. It means that like what if does it mean that it would depends on if whether their app like their phone has some locally downloaded music
Yeah,
or not?
exactly. Just an
What if
option.
I feel like some people when they're using their phone they don't have locally music like it's
Yeah,
either Apple Store or like Spotify like that they store where they store the songs.
I agree. I don't know that many people that do this.
And I think I should go for like number one because number two is kind of limited. Like number two,
Agreed. And then one other option would be like YouTube embed. So you could embed YouTube. But the main challenge with YouTube is they require you to show the video.
oh, require us to
So
show the video.
yeah, so
Oh,
it's also a bit, the UI is not, the experience is not great.
I see.
trying to think if there's any other.
Hmm. I cannot pirate the whole Spotify playlist. Okay, that's sad. All right.
I mean, I don't know. And then how does how does Shazam use to play music from Spotify? So Shazam uses the Spotify, and have you used Shazam?
Yes, I use a lot.
So in the Shazam app, you can play previews of songs, but
Oh, I think in Shazam you can play like only a tiny sections of a song.
yeah,
This still redirects you to the other music streaming platform. I think that's a good idea. I think actually that's a good idea.
do you like this one?
Yeah, I like that one.
I agree. Like these two are not very good. Um, how do I
Mm,
cross?
oh, then I see. Then we don't perhaps like that means that we don't need like the like the song. Oh, we can still preview the song, but we don't need like the maybe we don't need the bar like the bar that that shows like this like the current song playing like yeah like that
Yeah,
bar be above the homepage and stuff like that. We don't need that one then.
yeah. And hey, it's just like an MVP, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
that's that's good. So yeah, so I'd say like probably one of these or even both, is a good option, right?
Yes, like during when you click on one song, it shows four. Like there's an option to play preview, and then there's also another options like the link. Maybe like you see in this UI here, there's like a heart here. Maybe we can replace it as like listen to the song preview, and then the arrow here will bring it to like the actual music.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't really see where you were pointing to.
Oh, sorry.
Um,
Like I mean, like you see, like because I could just copy paste the Spotify heart into my UI into my
yeah.
app, but basically you see like the very blurry heart there. It's like it's the Spotify heart.
Oh,
What I mean is that
here,
what I, yeah
here. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it
yeah
here.
what I mean is that there are two options like like two buttons. Like one buttons allow you to play the preview of the song, and the arrow buttons will take you to the music, the actual song.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is yeah, I think this would be super cool, because imagine we're having a party, right?
Yeah.
We want to get a very specific vibe, you
Yes.
know? I can write a whole description of the playlist I want and then have it generated.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's right. Like I think that oh, and I've been trying to look up this idea online, but they have been using like Jupyter to like train the models to like recognize the thing. But maybe we don't have to go that way.
No, I don't think we do. Should we try something with um should we try something with ChatGPT?
Sure.
Okay.
Um,
So what should I prompt it?
um, I'm feeling quite moody. I would like to listen to like some songs that could help me feel better. I'd like that.
Yeah. Okay,
And then
cool.
like we should like try to put in more constraints like oh like this song should be in this language, this song should be from this artist only. It's like that.
Yeah, I guess we can add more constraints. Should I just say like give me 10 songs?
I think like in our app we only have enough space for like playing like previewing five songs, right?
I mean, you have as much scroll space as you need. If you
Sure,
want
okay,
more,
we
that's
can go for scrolling, sure.
fine. It's up to you. What would you like?
Okay, sure, give me 10 songs.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect. They have good
it will
vibration.
fetch the thing, it will fetch the song, and then it will fetch the artist name. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Now let me show you something. You obviously this is something that you've done before. Um, let me show you something that you might not have done before. So actually, this is not. So here, have you used this before?
Not yet. Wait, I think it looks familiar. I think I saw so many YouTubers like try to do this thing. Yeah, I haven't used it yet.
Well, I thought this would be useful, but it doesn't have the option that I'm looking for, which is there is an option that we can use, um, which does this. So,
JSON. Oh,
and then so this is obviously I added this to the prompt, right? But
yes,
there's actually a setting on the model that we can turn on
yes.
when we call it through an API, and that will force this. So it always does this.
Hmm.
Um, so I think that'll be helpful for us.
I see. Like some ways to like speed up the the coding part,
Yeah, a lot, and it makes it more reliable as well.
or just gonna throw everything into Devin software engineering AI and then just let it do the day, call it a day.
Yeah, I don't know if Devin will be as fast.
Mm.
It's
I
not
think like
instant.
he's growing fast.
It's not. Oh yeah, are you using him?
Not yet, not yet. I don't think he's out for demo yet. But like I'm kind of scared of his like capabilities because like like just like I think last year we just have ChatGPT and now we already have this Devin guy.
Don't be scared. You know what? You know why I started this channel?
So that you you can be better than Devin.
It's so that you can be better than Devin.
Oh, the one thing that could be better than Devin is engaging with the users. Devin,
That's
you
true.
cannot.
So I
Devins
think
can code better, but I can talk to the people better. So I have to grow alongside with Devin. I cannot just compete against it like in terms of like being good at coding. That's
that's true. Yeah, we cannot just beat him on one factor, but as humans, we have a lot of potential.
all right. Um,
So I want to show you some. We don't have like that much time left for today, but I want to show you. So we already saw like how you can edit the interface code, and we already saw like these docs. Now, like
yes.
now, if we look here, like this is an example of a button that we could add in. And here's an example of an image that we can add in.
Oh,
So,
it means like right now I can preview all of these on my web on my VS Code, but I just could not be able to like play them, right? Like touch them.
oh, what do you mean the songs?
Like
Or
I can only see it visually, but I cannot interact with the buttons, right?
sure you can. I mean, if we code this correctly, then it will be interactive.
Yeah.
Like, so this is the button code, and
Yes.
then then here is the on press, right?
Yes.
Oh, here. So here's an example, right? So here, press,
Mm.
um, and I guess these buttons. Why does it not do anything? So here, if I look at this button,
Yeah.
it has this on press alert, and maybe I need to open it here. No, still.
Hmm. Maybe, no, maybe it doesn't. Oh, it should show you at the alert on top of your page, right?
Yeah, it should, but I'm not sure. And then this is awesome. Oh, you can also test in your device. Oh, this is great. Um, yeah, so I'm not sure why that's not working, but that's definitely not a. That could just be that the alert doesn't show here
I see.
in this editor. So that the alert isn't hooked up to the web browser there. But we have. I just wanted to show you, like for reference, you have all of these
I
components.
see. For the interface, it should be okay. It should be all right. Like
Yeah, it's gonna be
just
totally
want to
doable.
know how do we do for the main feature? How do we
Yeah,
do the main
and
feature?
for the main feature, um, let me show you some code that should work pretty well for that. So I think what we want to do is, so there's only one trick, um, which is that I'm not sure, you've probably used APIs before, right?
It's okay. Like depends, but like depends. I don't. I try to do API from using Python only.
Yeah. So of course, like the API is, is from the client, which is the phone, to
Yes.
the server.
Yes.
But when we're dealing with an API that has authentication, like OpenAI, then you have like, here you'll have the prompt, but then you also have the API key.
Oh, and then I have to replace the API key with my own key, right?
Yeah, exactly. But there's a really big problem though here. If we would just connect directly to the server, do you see what the problem would be?
Um, is that the client has to go through go through that?
Well, the problem is that your API key is then stored on the client.
Oh, and they will know my API key,
That means anyone can figure out your API key.
and that's the security breach. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It is in general a security breach. I mean, you could just set a limit. You could just on OpenAI, you can set a daily limit. Oh, I don't want to spend more than $50 a day. But
Oh.
but then the problem is if you reach that limit, then all the users are blocked. So
Users are
it,
blocked. I
for the
see.
rest of the day.
I
That's
see.
how OpenAI rate limiting works as far as I know.
Oh.
So um, so there's only one real solution to get out of this, which is to make another server. Really,
We make our server.
is to make another server. And now you see here things just got way more complicated than we wanted to, but
Hmm.
this is life. so so what we do normally is we would have basically OpenAI server. We'd have our own server, and then API key is stored here.
Don't hack me. Okay.
Only if this server gets hacked is the API key leaked. We can
Hmm.
also we can then also implement whatever rate limiting. We can ensure that users are signed in before they use the key. So that's generally how we have to do it. But when we're just testing, it's also actually fine if you want to do it.
Does it mean like they have to create their like they have to already like sign in during like the other page and just so that they can start using the app?
That's up to you.
Mm,
I have applications that use OpenAI, and I don't require people to sign in.
then how do you like so you did it by storing on it on a different server?
I still use the server, and if I want to, I can limit people, like, oh, you only get 100 requests per day for
Oh,
your IP
actually, yeah,
address.
true. Like maybe I can just set a limit for like each user can only like generate 5 prompts per day. Is that okay? 5 prompts
Oh yeah, I
per.
mean that's more than okay. You won't find this to be an issue until you have hundreds or even thousands of users,
Mm,
because you get like you need many requests just to cost 1 cent. So it's not a big deal.
yeah.
But it's more of us just something to be aware of from a security point of view. While
Okay.
we're testing, it's not really a big deal to do it this way. but it's not the correct way.
I see.
Um, I know a I know a great way that we can create a server very quickly.
Yes.
So that's what I've been doing recently, and yeah, actually, um, I think we can do it in 10 minutes.
Sure.
So
Let's do
let's
a
do that, and then I guess that'll be the last thing we have time for
yeah,
today.
and then like in case like if I have a next meeting with you, I'll probably try to
Yeah,
do like the interface by myself, and then we're gonna work on like the tackling the main feature because
I would
that part.
say perfect. Yeah, that would be perfect. I would say like a lot of these things you can add in, but if you want help with React JavaScript, you could. Sorry, with React interface, we can always do this again.
Yeah.
Um, this is pretty cool. So let's do. Let me just walk you through it. Okay.
Mhm.
So go to this in your browser. Open this
Sure.
website called BuildShip.
Yes. Version.
Cool.
Okay.
BuildShip. BuildShip.app.
Yeah. Oh, visual.app.com. Okay.
Same thing. It'll get you there.
Right.
Yeah.
Sign in. Just
Cool.
like sign in. Okay. Sure. So this is kind of like a pretty managed low effort server backend server.
Exactly. Exactly. By the way, if you want, you could just share that one window. Um, yeah. Cool.
Region. Do I? Okay. South. Where's South? Wait, Iowa. Do I just like go with Iowa?
I think these are AWS regions. It just it doesn't really matter.
I see.
These are millisecond differences here.
Okay, got it. Oh, that doesn't matter then. All right.
Okay. So the fastest, yeah, this is, you know, the more I code, the lazier I get. So this is how, this is how I can make a backend in 5-10 minutes, and it's got me
Oh,
through
like
some
so
hacking.
that you don't have to go for the pain of like doing the Node.js and then, um,
I also have a
and then
template. Yeah, yeah. So exactly. So I also have a template for that. Here, let me show you. So
sure.
um, on my GitHub, I have something called.
You have like a similar kind of like thingy, so I can just look at the documentations and then see, and then mm, go through it.
Yeah. Uh, so I have this server,
Yes.
um, boilerplate on my GitHub, and it's literally like I'll show you the code for it. Um, this is like the code, to call
Yeah.
OpenAI, and then also this.
Oh,
So it's very simple to do this in Node.js, but it will take at least 20 minutes, to
I
get
see.
everything working.
I see. Like, does it mean like we just need to like all create a new file and then do something similar like this, and then we try to like run it?
Yeah, I think where this gets a little bit, um, you just have to have this running, and
Yeah,
you have to host it somewhere.
I see. All right.
Uh, Whereas with BuildShip, it's just this one click host,
Yes.
so we instantly get that. Yeah, we instantly get that API. So I'll go back to your screen now,
Oh,
and
and how do we like for example on your screen it shows here, but how do we like put the code that we put into like, how do we translate it into like this backend here?
Into this.
Yes.
This is so the code that I just showed you
Yeah.
is for coding your own backend. This is just drag and drop interface.
Oh, like so we have to create something similar like that. I thought like when once you have it in your code, then if you try to like export it, it will automatically put in like this.
No, this is just a way to make a backend server really quickly.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's something I could show you how to do today if you want.
Got it. Yeah, the most useful thing I can learn today. Then, yeah.
Sure, yeah. I also did a video on this with the time. It's also part of the timestamp generator video as well that I've done.
Oh,
But yeah, which I'll just link to.
that's not the comments. Oh, they're showing the same video over again. Yeah, can't be helped.
We got getting some help from Average 8. Yeah, thanks for joining, everyone.
Yeah,
Thanks for
yeah. The
joining us.
live, I didn't expect people joining live. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. Hope they'll learn something from this too. So let's just go over to your screen and go over to BuildShip.
Got it. Okay. In build
Cool.
shape here. Yes.
So what you need to do is after so that you see like you have these two blocks,
Yes.
and then you see this plus button that's in between them.
Yes.
Yeah, so click plus, and then search for OpenAI. And now you want actually JSON generator. Yeah.
Oh, so we have to choose a JSON generator because we want the input to be like songs and titles, name, and artist, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
And now in user prompt,
I see.
just put just actually I can send you the prompt that we just gave to ChatGPT.
Got it.
So I'll just where am I going to send that to you? I'll send that to you on the here in the chat. Oh, I just sent it in the public chat.
Okay. Yep. All right. Got it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it needs quotes, but
Let me see.
it looks
Let
okay.
me try.
It looks okay.
Not sure if it needs go. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. And then the last thing that we have to do is after, yo, hey Miro, what's up? So we have to add one more block before this,
Okay.
before the JSON generator, which is like it's called query parameter. So this is how.
Query
Yeah,
parameter. Which one is?
the third one, get query parameter.
Okay.
So I would put that. So you can reorder them in the top left.
Yes.
In the top left of this canvas, you see like there's this search box. Yeah, there. So put the get query parameter, like drag that one up. Yeah, you want it there. And now the query key can be anything that you want.
I see. Sure. Just like input, song input, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, you put a little dash there. That's fine. And then that's fine. Okay, yeah, prompt input, that's also fine. And then at the end, so at the very last block, you see it says hello world.
Yes.
Yeah, we want to delete that. And then we want to insert. So click that little pencil button next to it.
Hmm.
And now under variables, do JSON generator. Yeah. And that's it. So now it's all connected.
Mm.
Now, actually, we haven't really put in the we haven't really connected the prompt input yet, but this will work fine if you have an API key. Do you have an API key right now?
Not yet. I'm trying to learn. I just learned about API key thingy today from doing the
Okay,
Python.
cool. Well, let me show you on mine. Yeah, here you can just have a look at mine for now.
Sure.
And basically, so this is, I'm not sure what I was doing here.
I like how there's a DJ playlist right guy like here. I think yeah, this is hello mirror like wow.
We have a
Wow, man.
DJ. We have a
This
DJ waiting to use your app, your
I
first.
know, right? Like I'm the DJ as well. That's why like this idea for me is just basically because my friends have been asking me like to play songs depends on their to suit them. That's why I'm thinking like why can't I just make an app that my mini DJ existence and then have them do it for me. Pretty cool idea.
Yeah, that's. I would like to have that as
Yeah.
well because I'm using Spotify a lot, and I end up cycling through the same.
And my one take is that Spotify DJ kind of sucks.
I'm sure
That
you're a better DJ.
yeah. All right.
Um, cool. So, oh yeah. So I was just going to show you quickly, how this works. So,
Sure. Yeah,
and
I want to understand how does it work? Like, does it like does the Open AI when you enter the prompt in here, does it trying to understand? Does like how does it understand what you're trying to put in there?
oh here.
Yeah,
So
because like the for like user prompt you see an X value here. In my case, it's just like it's just one single command.
yeah.
So how does
So
it like
so this is sort of like what you have now, right?
yes.
Right. So check this out.
Yes.
If I so in JavaScript, there's different ways to combine strings together, right?
Yes.
And
Concatenate. All right.
exactly. You have concatenation, then you also have sort of formatting. So if we would change these to these backticks, we can actually insert variables right inside of the string. Well, so the simplest way, of course, is, as you mentioned, like concatenating, right? So I could do like this, and then I can insert,
In barrel, I'm feeling quite, and then
yeah,
value.
I'm feeling quite there.
Oh, but does doing this like limit like the freedom of like users? For example, like some users they might have different response. Like they might not say the emotion. They might just only say like, "Oh, just give me 5 songs by this artist." Like,
For sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
that doesn't always
yeah,
follow these prompts.
I agree. And in your version, you can delete all of this as well if you want, right? You could just say, give me 10 songs, right?
Okay.
So that's something that you can experiment around with in your prompt. And then in mine, I'm just going to test it by saying, oh, I don't know, I'm feeling quite silly. And then let's test it. It shouldn't take too long.
Oh, does it mean like if I'm doing for me my case, like do I have to like list out all of the possible scenarios, like what kind of things that the users would type in?
No, that's the great thing about using an LLM, right?
MIDI. Okay.
So
Hmm.
so here I didn't use the JSON generator, I used the text generator.
Yes.
So that's why it outputted it like this.
Oh, I see. I see.
Because you use the JSON generator, you'll get it in a structured output.
I see. And then we just only need to format the JSON generator into like the that matches with the UI.
Um, yeah, exactly. Then we need to take well, we need to have a request in the app
Hmm.
and that calls the server,
Yes.
and then that pushes that into like very simple table, a list.
Okay.
Cool. Well, let's do that next time. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
I think I understand. Like this part here is like I see how it goes. So it's just not that simple as I thought. Okay, it's always about fetching the API. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad. We were able to do it, in
Mm.
half an hour, and but yeah, if you want next time, another time I can go through how to use like a real Express.js, because you're going to Pern, right? We can set
Yes.
it up using an Express.js server as well.
Got it. Oh, so there are like some ways of doing this.
There's many, many ways to do this.
Okay, yeah. If I do it the Perm way, it helps me learn a lot about like because four of them they all use JavaScript and TypeScript. Like we can use okay, yeah.
Um, yeah, I would recommend TypeScript, but JavaScript is fine too.
I can do TypeScript. And then if TypeScript is better, we can do TypeScript. I just don't know like if JavaScript is a must learn in this industry, but like everyone, it's like saying like oh people, we all need to know JavaScript.
JavaScript is the future, whether you like it or not.
Because like lots of framework based on the JavaScript.
But you will like TypeScript better
Yeah,
because you program with real programming languages.
got it.
um, so we have someone we have a comment from Real World Science, who said a cool addition would be a prompt that finds the 10 songs.
Boy, I
um,
like this idea. Let me just get it again. Like, a good idea.
yeah.
Man, I like how I like that you guys have get like actually looking forward to this if this app actually works. Like I look on App Store, none of the App Store has this kind of app. That's why I was thinking like, cool. Okay, that means that lots of people would love to have these kind of things here. Then let's try to make it work. And then wow, that would
Yeah,
be
this
so
could be this could be a potential future addition.
yeah. Thank you guys. Like I'm really glad that the people enjoying this live here. And then thanks, James. I learned a lot.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Ahmed, right now it's React Native. I was gonna go for Swift because like my MacBook, I haven't even ordered yet. It hasn't arrived yet, so I cannot use Swift. But I'm just gonna go for React Native so that we can somehow put it on both platforms.
Cool. Yeah. Um, and we'll come back again maybe,
Yeah,
and we'll keep building next time. Keep me updated on how it goes.
yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, James. I really look forward for this project. I would do whatever it takes to like finish this thing and then have everyone test it, and
Awesome.
then
Well, we already have 4 or 5 people here waiting to test it.
I know,
So
right? Felt I didn't expect like a DJ just also hop in as well. Like, wow.
yeah, and maybe with Expo we can even publish it, as we're building it, so people can be testing it out.
Got it. Yeah. All right. I'll try to do what I can. I'm looking really excited. Thanks so much, James.
Sure. See you next time.
And see you next time too.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Means learning Java. I know Java. I refuse to learn JavaScript, but okay, it's okay. If I have to, then I would learn.
All right. See you, everyone.
All right.